Welcome back, my families. Today I'm going to share with you one of my most popular recipe. I used to make this very often for every functions. So it's going to call sweet and sour fish. You can use any fish that you like. They're about 350 grams each fish. Okay, I'm using as a whole fish. What I'm going to do is I've got to score the fish. That aside, let's score the fish. Okay, just about touching the bone. So it'll give nice crisp inside as well. Okay. This fish is not expensive. They are in season at the moment. I prefer to buy whatever fish that's in season. So yeah, because I used to have a seafood license, I have a calendar where it tells which month in Australia that fish comes in season. So this fish is about $7 a kilo. Okay. Now I'm going to season the fish. Dust it with a bit of corn flour or tapioca flour. It's really up to you. I normally use for everything tapioca flour because it gives a nice finish. It's got like a yam flavor to it. Okay, I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of salt. I have about 4 tablespoons of tapioca flour here. As I said, you can use corn flour. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Just put some in the cups like that, so it'll look nice when it's fried. In the meantime, please heat up the oil as well. Bring it to smoking point. Okay, I'm going to fry this till it's crispy. As you can see, the fish is done now. I'm going to leave it aside and I'm going to tell you what exactly it goes in the wok. So here I've got about 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, about your thumb size, ginger, slice it thinly, it's lengthwise. And I've got here about 2 medium, you can use 2 medium red onion or Spanish onion, quarter it. Here I've got smaller onions, so I used 4. And I used medium size 3 cucumber. I like to core it and then skinned it, and I sliced it bigger pieces like that, bite sizes. Or you can sometimes keep the seeds, that's fine. I don't like too watery in the food. And here I've got 1 medium size capsicum, also it's in chunk, and 1 teaspoon of tapioca flour or corn flour. You dilute with about 1 tablespoon of water. I'm going to use caramel dark soya sauce, that's Malaysian brand. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of this. I've got here 4 tablespoons of sweet chilli sauce of your choice, 4 tablespoons of tomato sauce of your choice. And I'm also going to use, for the pineapple flavor, I'm not using the pineapple flesh actually, I'm going to use the core, which we can't eat it because it's too hard. So I'm going to chop it into bite sizes. Let's take it outside now. I'm heating up the oil at the moment. So bring it to a boiling point. I'm trying to record it differently this time. I'm trying to record my voice on the phone, and I hope the sound is better because sometimes it's, the sound is not consistent. So anyway, the oil is boiled. I'll bring it to like a boiling state, you might call it, or it's just making point. So to find out if its oil is hot enough, you want to drop in something that's a bit wet, so it will sizzle and come to the top. Maybe I'll drop a little bit of onion, that bit there, so you know it's not done. As soon as you hear the sound sizzling, you know the oil is at boiling state. I don't use thermometer, this is how I always done it. What I forgot to mention earlier, it's an optional for you. My family, especially my husband, likes a bit spicy his food, so I've got here 10 bird's eye chili, split it into 2. You can see the onion is start sizzling. Let me drop another small piece so that you understand that how it's done. I'm going to break it into half like that and just drop it. So you can see it's almost to a smoking point, but I want just a little bit more heat. Okay, I think it should be good now. Hold the fish like that with the tail, gently drop it into the oil so you don't splatter on yourself. Okay, it's about time for me to turn the fish over. It takes about, I would say, 5 minutes on each side because you want it to be really crispy. Okay, I'm going to leave it another 5 minutes on this side. You can keep it until slightly golden brown, which means it will take about 6 minutes, I think, on each side, but I'm going to keep it 5 minutes on each side. I'm going to remove the fish now. Use a thong to remove. Lower your flame. to the lower setting. I'm going to put it on a paper towel here. It's nice and crispy. Sometimes it's easier to get a golden brown effect if your oil is, if you use it second time. It's a new oil, so of course it won't be turning into golden brown that quick, but it's crispy. It's nice and crispy. It took about 10 minutes. So I'm going to remove this oil and put another pot on here. Heat up the wok again. I've got 3 tablespoons of oil. I scooped up from the same oil that I was frying the fish on a high flame. So I'm going to just drop in the garlic in here, ginger, saute till it's fragrant. The wok doesn't want to sit properly, it's moving. You don't want to burn it, so keep moving it around so it cooks evenly. So say about 3 minutes, and I'm going to toss in the rest of the stuff in here. You can toss in every single ingredient, except the sauce. I'm going to add the chili. If you don't want to add the chili, that's quite fine. Give it a good stir. Say cook it about 3 minutes. As you know, all these vegetables will soften very fast, and you don't want to over soften it because you want a bit of fish to leave. So that's about half a cup of water. And I'm going to add in all the sauce now. Scrape all the sauce. This is tomato sauce. Earlier was sweet chili sauce. And I'm going to drop, say about a teaspoon. That's it. That is to deepen the redness of the sauce. And I can smell it's so nice. The taste. Lower the flame to the lower setting and just pour in the cornflour mixture to thicken the sauce. And now you should taste it, whether it's enough salt for you. But for me, yes, it's perfect. I'm going to taste it from here itself. Yep, this is good enough. And I'm going to scoop it onto the fish. I'll take it inside and I'll show you how I did it. So I brought the sauce inside, as you can see. It's really beautiful, the smell. When you make it, you will know. Okay, I've plated the fish like that. And we're just going to just pour it over it. I've plated the fish. And if there's any gravy on the plate, just clean it up and it looks nicer. So I'm going to garnish with a bit of shallots over it. Just take a scissors and just give a bit of nice finish. And this would have cost you about, I would say, less than $20. Depending where you source your fish. I go to the growers market, they also sell fish, and this will cost you less than 20, and it can feed about 6 people or even more for the whole family with a bit of rice. And I hope you like my video. If you like, please hit the subscribe button and follow and support this video and give us a thumbs up. And I'm trying to put more videos for you. Watch for the upcoming Milo butter cake. That is one of our favorite. You must try that cake. You also must try this dish. It is really beautiful. Thank you for watching.